Welcome back to yet another episode. Markets kya lagta hai? I'm again sorry. I am getting little delayed in uploading this video, but this is going to be very short one, and it is the markets are doing exactly what we expected. Last week we expected two possibilities, and here this was the first possibility. Let me just zoom in a little bit. We were somewhere here, 24th of the November, and we thought that markets would do an ABC and then they would go for the fifth wave. That was the first possibility. There were these three targets that we had put in, but markets did not want to do that. Markets chose to do the second possibility. And in the second possibility, we had said that there is a very high probability that the markets will do a double top. Let me just quickly go to the weekly and show you. This was the top here somewhere, and 18,600 or something. So we 604. We thought markets would then react to the top and they will create a double top and then come back. Markets chose not to do that, and it crossed the recent high, and now we are already into uncharted territory. When markets are in uncharted territory, one theory is that you don't have the targets, you don't have a reference from the other side. So markets can keep on going up. So that is something that I wanted you to look at. However, the way Elliott wave counts look like, and we are going to be starting count from 15,200 odd levels, and we had look at the red one. We had one, we had a two, we had a three here, we had a four here, and then we were in the fifth. And within this three, five waves are very clearly seen: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then within that also we are able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks to be a fair bit of a fairly accurate counter. And if I have to then look at beyond this date, which is around 26th of September, when markets gave a low of around 16,700 odd levels and started moving up, let us go to a shorter time frame. Okay, so from here, this is the low. From here we are also able to very nicely clearly see, I don't know, either this or this. uh, I think it's more of this. So it would be something like this. Okay, so markets have very nicely seen. Now look at the black line. We are able to see one, we are able to see two, we are able to see a very nice three, and we are also able to see a very nice four, and then we are on the fifth wave. Okay, so this fifth wave, so this fifth wave can end wherever the markets want it to end. We will figure out where it would end. Oops, I took the wrong one. I should have taken this black line. Give me 1 second, please. Yeah, so that's where the fifth wave could be. Now let's look at, we looked at the black line. Then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is very nicely put in. Now let us look at the last leg, the details that we would probably need to talk about. And for that, let's go to about 30-minute cycle. And if I go to these levels, I am also able to plot very nicely. I mean, I can start from here, I can start from here, because they are almost the same levels. So, and there seems to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this seems to be a correct point. And from here, we are able to see a very nice is here, and this guy is here. A little earlier when I was moving something, it got moved. So on the red side, we are able to see 1, 2, and there is a long 3, and then beyond that there is a fourth. Okay, And if I look at intermediate, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 very nicely positioned, and it looks to be fairly accurate. There is also rule of alternating 2 and 4, which is able to see. I'm able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So that looks to be fairly okay. Now on the last leg, if I have to look at, then I'm able to see a one. Let me just draw that and show you. This one is minute level, and I'm going to be drawing the same one, minute level, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am able to see a 1, I'm able to see a 2, I'm able to see a 3, which is also nicely done. Probably a 4 is going to take us somewhere here. I really don't know where the 4 is going to be, and based on that, our fifth is going to be here. And I have one target that would then go in for you, which is going to be 1.65 of this. So this becomes one target, which is around 18,913 rupees. At the same time, because we are in uncharted territory, markets can surprise us on the upside. Let's keep in mind. But at the same time, I believe if my counts are very, very accurate, very, very correct, then between 9,000, 18,900 and 19,000, somewhere we will top out and we should start the downward journey. I've already talked about how much downward. We will do that one more time. So for this to be able to be doing, let me just go to 5 minutes and show you how it looks like, so that you are able to appreciate it little better. So you have a 1, you have a 2. I will just change the color for this. It should be 1 point and it should be in black. So there should be there is a 1, there is a 2, very nice. There is 3. 3 is also made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you are in fourth wave. If I would look at this ABC, then probably this fourth wave is already over. I'm not confident about it, but if the fourth wave is over, then and again, I'm saying that I'm not confident about this at this point in time. But if that were to be accurate enough, then we are talking about a target somewhere between 18,918. So this gives me a fair bit of confidence that this 18,913, 18,918 should be fairly high probability target for us. Now let's assume that we are doing target of around 19,000 and try to see where exactly we will be heading. Okay, so for that, let me go to the daily time frame and zoom. I don't know why this is showing like this. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So here, if you really see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which happens to be a first wave. Okay. And if this is the first wave, then the second wave correction, if I use my Fibonacci retracement, and I'm not doing accurate, I'm sure I could have been doing little better job, but we are only taking very high level expectation. Okay, so if this goes, uh, then the target, because it's a wave 2, it would be minimum zero point 0.5, and it could be as much as 0.786. So we are talking about this correction taking us down to somewhere these levels. Okay, if if now we look at the weekly side, and if from this weekly side this whole thing is over, then sorry, this whole thing is over, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If this whole thing is over, then similarly you are going to be seeing, and this is what we talked about the target, and now because we have got 19,000 uh, at most probable target, then we are talking about a level below 14,000. Okay, so there are two levels that I am going to be looking at. Either a level which is here, that is my first target, but my medium term target is going to be this. And I would expect, if the wave 1 has taken from March of 2020 until November of 2022, which is almost 1 year and 8 months, 8 9 months, which is around 20 months. If it would have taken 20 months, I would expect it to again take almost a similar amount of time. So between 12 months and 24 months, between 1 year and 2 year, I would be expecting markets to come down to 13,000 levels, 14,000, 13,000, whatever levels. Okay, so that is what I think we will probably be looking for a medium to long term. But the short term target remains that, I mean, short term markets are making new high. Definitely, markets can go higher, but there seems to be a lot of resistance between 19,000, 18,920 and 19,000. So markets may honor those resistance and come back at least to 17,000 odd levels. If I am correct in my longer term view, then market should come down to 13,000 levels. But again, I'm saying these are not the times to go short in the market. If markets come down, these are the times to go long in the market, and they will give you a very good return. That's my opinion about the markets. I actually missed out on a very important disclaimer. The This whole of this video was only for learning purposes. I'm not recommending you to take your risks without understanding what your risks are. Evaluate your own risks, do your own analysis, learn from this, observe the markets, and then take your decisions. Okay, so I'm in no way asking you to risk your money based on my analysis. Okay, so thank you so much for your time, and I hope your time was worth. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.